So here comes the most exciting part, right? So AI capabilities that we got in this new features. So let's go through all the AI capabilities. SolidWorks has bought so many AI capabilities in the recent times. So we will see all the AI capabilities that you are beneficial. You can use all AI capabilities for free of cost with being an active subscription. So let's see the AI capabilities what we get. So here I think all the SolidWorks users got new 3 friends. I can mention like that. So we got the new 3 friends, right? So I'll introduce your new 3 friends if you are using SolidWorks. So meet our virtual companion, Aura, Leo, and Mary. So I think Aura is an Internet Explorer. Like it is kind of a chat GPT. So if you have any query regarding the SolidWorks, you can just ask like Aura, you can, if you have any related to, if you want to know something, if you want something in a text manner, if you want to get some data in a text wise, Aura will help you. If you want to explore, or if you, it will give you complete knowledge regarding the SolidWorks. But when it comes to Leo is an engineer. Like he works as an engineer. If you want to make any drawing with the giving some prompt or with giving some command, if you want to make something drawing, or if you want to make some changes in your model, so Leo will help. So Mary is a scientist. We can consider the Mary as a scientist. It will have more capabilities, but we are expecting Mary to come in upcoming like upcoming service packs. That is, we are expecting it to be coming in new versions, maybe in 3 months or maybe in upcoming days. So this is a 3 virtual companions. Together they work for you as an AI assistant, and you can consider them as a very good friends for you to make all your work with these. So this is the AI companions for us, Aura, Leo, Mary. So now let's see how they work. So here we have new updates. We have some released ones, and here we have previous one. Like a few things are coming. So for that, I'm just opening the SolidWorks here to explain the advantages of this all. So here, if you just observe, this is our SolidWorks user interface, right? So if you just observe here, previously we don't have this option like AI labs. So before explaining this, I'm mentioning one thing. These all are the beta versions. So we are expecting more advanced version in further. So this is a kind of beta version only. As of now, the SolidWorks release only beta versions. So if you just observe here, we found an option like AI labs. So in this AI labs, we have so many options. So this is we can explore all the AI capabilities in the SolidWorks. Now let's see, the first one is SolidWorks Insight. So that's how we'll see how the SolidWorks Insight will help you. So for that, I'm just opening a part. Just let me open a part to explain that. So I'm just opening this piston head to you. So Sri, previously, if you just open here, so if you have any, if you observe, did you observe anything here? Here we have errors. Like we have few errors in our model. So we are not able to, you are not able to find what was the error, and you are not able to solve. If you are not able to solve the problem, you can just ask the AI, like that is Aura. Here, this is the Aura. You can just ask like here we have a new option like ask your virtual companion, right? So you just try to ask your virtual companion here, and you just click over there. See here, what will happen is analyze. We are just giving. I'm just giving a command prompt to it. That
here, Leo, what Leo will take care is what is the error in that sketch? What is the root cause for this? Previously, what we have to do, we have to read the complete instructions of the what SolidWorks is giving, and we have to identify where we got the error, and we have to resolve that errors. But from this AI labs, so SolidWorks will study your part. SolidWorks will study all your features. What are the features that we have added? It will study all these features, and it will identify the what is the root cause for that error. So here, if you can see, the root cause of the error is for sketch 1 and sketch 2.
If you just observe here, we have a step-by-step procedure, right? If you just observe here, it gave a prompt like you have a problem in sketch 1. That is a feature when you can edit the sketch and you can make some dimension changes so that you can solve this case. So it is a documented way that giving instructions. SolidWorks Aura, like Aura is giving you step-by-step instruction to resolve this issue. So like this, you can use your Aura to solve your query. So by the following the steps, you have a problem in sketch 1 and sketch 2, right? So if you just make a changes here, you can just improve all the problems. So I'm just opening, as per the Aura suggestion, I'm just opening the sketch here. And if I just see here, I can find an error, right? So if I just try to delete this, So SolidWorks suggests me to delete it. Aura suggests me to delete this over-defined sketch. So and I'm just continuing back. So like this with the help of the Aura, you can see if you don't have any idea in your model, if you have any issue, you can with the help of Aura, you can get a suggestion from them directly. You don't need to search in anything in Google or anything. You can just by the right side of your AI labs, you can just search it by giving a command. You can search it and it will be resolved your query. So that is about the AI insights. So the next one is I'm just closing this component here, and I'm just
Sorry to
going back to
interrupt.
here. Now,
Sorry to interrupt. Can I ask a question here?
so we'll sir, I'm sorry, like if you can note a point, if you have any questions at the end of the session, we'll have a Q&A session. So there
Okay,
we'll call,
fine.
we'll solve all your, we'll provide solutions to your
Okay,
questions, sir.
fine.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So the next one is assembly structure. Here I'm just mentioning one point. So assembly structure means whenever you want to create assembly or how this will be, I'll explain. For that, I'm just opening a part environment first.
So assembly structure design only give the structure for your assembly. For example, sometimes we are in the situation like we have to give the BOM before the product has to be designed. So we have to submit the BOM, we have to submit the how many components is required, how many quantities required, all this information we have to provide. So normally how we have to do, we have to use SolidWorks Treehouse or some other applications. We have to build the rough structure for the assembly. But instead of doing all these things, the Leo will come up with the assembly structure design. The moment if you give the prompt, I want to generate this kind of assembly structure. So it will provide the assembly structure designing for us. So let us see here. Let me give the prompt. So here I'm giving the prompt like I want to create a general assembly structure for rack and pinion assembly like that. So the moment if I'm giving the prompt to Leo, it will identify what are the components has to be there for rack and pinion assembly, and will provide the complete structure. If it has any sub assemblies, it will form the sub assemblies. If you have the any individual components, it will provide the individual components. Here it will give the complete information for all the assembly. If you want to make any changes, here I want these changes, I want that changes. If you want to include that changes, we can include that changes. If this is okay, the moment if you click generate, so it will create a dummy assembly with all the subcomponents over there. So it will form all the subcomponents, and we can easily generate the BOM, BOM information, or rest of other information we can provide very easily. So here it will only provide the assembly structure for us. It won't provide any assembly designs, individual component designing for us. It only just provide the assembly structure, so that it will be helpful for our planning purpose, for planning project quotation purpose, planning purpose. It will be helpful. So this is the one of the AI capability that we have in the this AI labs. Let us move on to the next.
So let us move for the next one, that is drawing creation. So let's see how to create a drawing. For that, I'm just opening a component. We just need to give a command prompt here. I'm just opening just give me a minute. I'm just opening the slide here.
So here what it will does is it will automatically generate the drawings for us. So the moment if you have any component like this, so I want to create a 2D drawings for this component. So instead of going there and generating all the drawings, we can give the prompt to our Leo. So I want to generate the drawings for this component. So let us give the prompt. So here I'm just giving the prompt like generate standard drawing for this model. The moment if I'm giving the this prompt like this, it will identify what are the standard settings that we are having. So it will give all the what are the default settings, what is the default template that we are using, what is the default standard ANSI or ISO, what type of standard we are using. So all these information it will be populated, it will taken from our settings. So here if you want to make any changes, we can give prompt to the AI like I don't want A1, I want A2. You can give the prompt like A2 like or A3. I want ISO, I can give the prompt like ISO. So here projection views will only consider top, right, and isometric. If you want to include section views, So we can include the section views also. So once everything is done, once the everything is done, if you want to continue, proceed to continue for creating the drawing, we can, here we have it will ask for the 3, whether you want to preview or whether you want to change. So if you want to make any changes, you have to give the prompt like 2, and you have to identify where we have to make the changes. If everything is okay, you have to press 3 and you can proceed. The moment if you press 3 and proceed, so SolidWorks automatically creates the drawing. So, and it will give the drawing for us. So as we early told, this is in a beta version. It will give the basic views. It was not give the complete standard views for us. It will generate with the basic views. Here I have it give the prompt like, I have created the drawing. I have to save this drawing in this particular folder. If you want to change the folder, okay, or otherwise you can click save and next. You can give the next prompt for the Leo. So it will generate the drawing in that particular file itself. So as save. So let me give the prompt like save. So the moment if you give the save, Leo is identifying and it will save the file. So yeah. So once it was saved, as we told, it will only generate the basic views. It won't give the complex views as it is in beta version. Maybe in future it will come up with the yeah. So maybe it will come up with the maybe advanced versions, like it will give the all the views, dimensions. So all this information it will be provided. So here, instead of giving the all the default settings and everything, we can connect with Leo. We can give the prompts so that we can get the results out of that. So like this, we can generate the drawings. This is one more AI capability that we have in the AI labs. And next, move on to the next one, material appearance assignment. So for example, if I have the assembly like this, then for explaining this component, I'm opening one assembly. So here in this assembly, I just want to change the appearance for the couple of components. For example, here we have the purely yellow dominated. I want to make a different appearance. So normally what we have to do, we have to open individual component or individual assembly. We have to change the appearance. But instead of doing all these things, again, we can connect with Leo. We can give the prompt. I want to change the assembly appearance with this material, maybe alloy, copper, or any other material. So let us give the prompt for here. We have 2 components, 2 assemblies, 2 sub-assemblies for this here. I just want to make these 2 assemblies as a copper material appearance. So I can give the prompt to Leo. So I want to change my appearance, material appearance for these 2 particular for the component like HW10646. Like this, I can mention the name of the assembly. So the moment if I give the assembly name, so SolidWorks Leo will study our complete components. What are the, how many assemblies we have, how many components we have, in that how many components we have to change the material. So after identify everything, it will change the our copper material like this. So like this, it will change the, if you can see, it will change the material appearance. It only change the appearance. It won't apply any materials for that particular components. So from like the update what we like the capability what we have right now is it only change the appearance. It won't change any materials for us. So like this, by giving the prompt, we can give the we can get the results from the Leo. So like this, we can change the material appearance for your lab, for your components. So this is one more advanced component. And next advanced is assembly performance analysis. For example, if I want to like it is the general problem for any industry. So by handling the large assemblies. So normally for any large assemblies, we need to have some best practices we need to follow. But most of the people don't know where we have to make the changes, what changes we have to update to improve the assembly performance. so that we receive day-to-day daily activities. We have received so many calls from so many we have received calls from the customers, like how we need to improve this assembly performance, where we have to make the changes, what is the wrong in this assembly. So like this, so we have to give a lot of suggestions like this, like we have to make the changes like that. So but instead of depending upon the another person, we can give the prompt to Leo again. So instead of checking individually ourselves, we can give the prompt to Leo. So what is the assembly performance, where we have to make the changes again. So I'm giving the prompt to Leo. So how can I improve my performance of this assembly? So by giving this prompt, Leo study everything. Leo will study each and every component, each and every graphics, each and every graphic triangles, and it will suggest the what is the top 5 performance recommendations. So here it will provide the top 5 performance issues and recommendations. It will only don't only provide the issues, it will also provide the recommendations. So by changing this, we can improve the performance like that. For example, if you can see here, high graphic triangle in a single part. We have a one single part with high graphic triangles. The part name is SW01644, has an extremely high graphic triangles. Along with this information, it will give the action points, what we have to do for this. Either you have to do we can use the D feature to simplify the model, or we can use the simplified configuration by removing the fillet, chamfers, cosmetic features. So by removing all these operations, we can improve the performance for this component. Similarly, parts with high open time. It has these two parts are a high open time. So what we have to do? We have an action plan and results. Similarly, Leo will provide what are the top 5 performance issues and what are the recommendations we need to follow. So by following these steps, what Leo was suggested, so we can improve the assembly performance very easily. So like this, we have a let me close like this. We have a assembly performance side also we can increase. So let me open. We have so when move on to the next one, we have a 2 more like change impact analysis and model insights, but it was not yet released. It might released in the next versions. So now let us go to the sketch doctor. So it has a interlink with the what's wrong, like the first ones, SolidWorks insights. So what it does means, for example, if I have any component, for example, this component has an error. So previously we have seen what is the error in this component. It is SolidWorks. Leo suggests what is the error and where we have to make the changes. So this all information was provided by Leo. But when coming to Sketch Doctor, so if it is a problem related to Sketch, for example, here in this sketch we have a problem. So if in this sketch we have a problem, if you want to identify what is the problem, exact problem, how we have to change. So if you don't know the steps, we can use this Sketch Doctor. So in this Sketch Doctor, we can give the prompt like what is the wrong in my sketch. So if you give that prompt, like for example, what is the wrong in my sketch? If I give that prompt, it will identify all my sketch and will give the suggestions for us. So where we have to change, how we have to change, what is the, it will give the number of steps. So by making that steps, we can get. So you see here, there is a problem identified with the over-defined sketch. Do you want to launch the sketch expert? It asking for launch to, do you want to launch the sketch expert? So I can give the prompt like launch sketch expert. The moment if I give the launch sketch expert, it will give all the suggestions. So by resolving this sketch, what is the best method? What is the best methods we have? Yeah. Like this, there are totally 18 solutions for us. So you want to remove tangent relation, or you want to remove. So by shuffling like this, we can also identify so where we got the changes and what we have to like this. So by taking anything, we can accept it, the sketch will be resolved. So this is a interlink with the first version, like what's wrong analysis. So in the what's wrong analysis, you only identify where we have the problem. When coming to Sketch Doctor, if the problem is related to Sketch Doctor will resolve the issue for us. So like this, there is a complete interlink between the first AI method and this one, Sketch Doctor, this one. So these two are interlinked and resolve your queries, day-to-day queries very easily. And next, moving on to the next one, like feature generator. So from like from imported body to parametric model. So if you have any imported bodies in your designs, so normally we generally use that imported bodies in our designs, right? So like maybe step file or any other files, we regularly use these components. So normally if you want to make it as editable, there is no option. We have to use it as it is. So but from these AI labs, we can give the prompt like convert this imported geometry as a editable file format. The moment if I give the operation here, so SolidWorks will check all the imported geometry and will suggest the what are the it will convert as a parametric model and will give the complete parametric 3D model from the import step file. So since this is in beta version, we may not get complete files to be converted for all the files. Maybe for smaller components it will convert it, but for bigger components it may not convert complete files as a like editable file format. So but in the future maybe it will develop and it will convert all the step files, any step file into a 3D model over here. So from for time being, this is a beta version. If it is a simple components, it will generate complete, it will give the complete sketch, 2D sketch, and it will add the holes. All this information will be added over here. So like this, so we can convert any imported geometry as a like a parametric feature over here. So this is the one more feature in the AI labs. So I hope these AI labs will definitely enhance your productivity in your design. So let us see one more option over here from converting picture to sketch. So generally, if I have a 2D image, if I want to convert the 2D image as a 3D, like 2D geometry, like from image to geometry, we don't have an option. But from these AI labs, I can select any image. So I can select this image. So here I want to convert this all the edges over here. So we have to identify, have to select, just a minute. Let me close this and I will do it one more time. So let me create a part and picture convert to sketch. So let me import. So here instead of giving all the information, I can pull out whatever the details I want to convert. I can select the details, I can calculate. So here what the sketch to picture will do is it will trace all the edges and it will convert the complete profile for us. So from now we can't convert with the true dimensions because we have a dimensions here, but we can't convert it with the true dimensions. So this capabilities is also coming in future. I will explain in the next slides why I'm telling this capability will come. So here it will come with the complete shape. What are the shape we have? It will come with the complete shape. Just if you want to give the dimensions to match your complete sketch, we can match it. Or otherwise, if you want to convert as a 3D model, we can convert as a 3D model. So like this, we can convert from 2D picture to 3D, 2D image to sketch, from sketch to 3D model. We can generate. So next option is command predictor. So command predictor is like it will predict your next possible commands. For example, here I have added extrude. So what are the next operations I have to add? I have to add extrude cut or hole wizard, chamfer, anything I can add. So what is the next possible command? It will come, it will operate. For example, let me take you through another example. I'm starting with the new file. So the moment if I'm starting the sketch over here, it will give only the sketch commands for me. So I can draw the rectangle. The moment I draw the rectangle, so even if you want to add holes or any dimensions, you can add the dimensions. The moment if you exit from the sketch, it asks for me to extrude, revolve. So the moment if I give the extrude, it will give the fillets or extrude cut. So what is the next possible commands? It is going to be helpful for this part. That next possible 7 commands will be developed. So it will be developed under your regular use. For example, so you are using SolidWorks. So on daily basis, if you are using extrude, after the extrude, you are regularly using the fillet. So it will suggest the fillet command for us. In the next, after extrude, it will suggest the fillet command. So on the day-to-day activities, what we are doing, based on that, it will suggest all the commands for us. It will suggest the next 7 best commands what we are going to use in the next possible steps. So like this, this command predictor will work. So these are the all AI capabilities that are available with the SolidWorks. So I'm just move on to the presentation. Here I want to explain what are the capabilities going to release in the next near future, maybe in the next release in 2027 or in the next service packs maybe. So let me explain what are the AI capabilities that is going to be released in the next releases. So first, explore the design options. So this explore the design options, how it will work. So we have an assembly. So we are asking we are asking Leo to some prompt. So where it is exactly using. So give me 5 cool unique themes this particular assembly is going to be used. So Leo will identify where we have to use these all components. It will suggest the best 5 cool themes for us. And if you ask generate the images, it will generate the images for us like this. It will generate the images for us, the high quality rendered images. It can be generated. So from design, explore the design options. What are the design options I can utilize in the for this component? And also next option is image to mesh. So we can generate from image to, we can generate the mesh body like scanned file. So here we can ask Leo to generate mesh file from some images. We are give the prompt like give the mesh file from the images. So Leo giving the option to select the medium. So we can select that these 2 components like these 2 images. So by giving these 2 images, Leo will convert completely a meshed body, any design as a mesh body like this. So like this, we can generate from any image to mesh. So this is one more advanced option that will come in the near future. And this is one more advanced option like step file scan document to 3D model. For example, here we are using one scan document. Some this gear we are using some scan document. I want to convert this scan document as a 3D model, parametric model. So I'm giving the prompt to Leo. I want to convert this scan document as a 3D model, so that it will identify, will give the couple of options what we have to generate. So by giving these options, so Leo will generate complete parametric model with all the dimensional changes. So the moment if you want to make any changes in this model, we can just right click and we can change the dimensions, we can get it. So like this, from any scan document, from any mesh file, we can directly generate to as a 3D model. There is no need of any other software or any other options is required. We can directly, by using these prompts, like by using these virtual companions, we can just give the prompts. It will generate as per our requirement. And next, drawing to parametric model. So here in the earlier option I have told, no. So in the near future, if you have any image with the dimensions, it will capture the dimensions also. So this is where we have. So here we ask Leo to convert the drawing from the any PDF file or image. Here if you can see, this is not a text prompt, this is a voice prompt. So we are giving just a voice prompt to the Leo. So just I'm asking change my 2D drawings to a 3D model. So Leo giving the option to select the PDF file. So the moment I can select the views, what is the front view, what is the side view, what is the isometric view, I can select the views here. The moment if you select the views, it will convert our image to dimensions. If you can see, it will convert all the edges with the true dimensions. What are the dimensions are available in the PDF, the dimensions will be captured. If you feel if any dimension is not properly captured, you can change your dimensions over here also. So like this, it will give the option to check everything. So once this done, it will generate the sketch. And again, we are giving the voice prompt. Here we are giving the voice prompt. So generate the 3D model. So we got the 2D file. Now we generate that we asked to Leo to generate the 3D model. It will generate the 3D model for us. So just from any 2D PDF files, it will directly generate the 3D models for us. So even we can for the future, if you want to go for the any simulations also, we can do with the simulations for this file. So next, this is the one more advanced capability. Just by giving the specs, it will generate the 3D CAD for us. So just by giving the specs, see here I'm giving Leo, I need the design of SolidWorks model of steel structure with all these parameters. So the steel structure has to, this is the location and this is the cylindrical shape and what is the capacity has to withstand and what is the diameter and what is the width and what is the length. So by giving all these prompt, so we are giving the wind load, load calculations and all these informations also. So by giving that prompt, SolidWorks will generate the complete 3D model for us. So complete structure by for bearing the capacity of 5 lakhs kgs of water tank. So even it will generate the simulation also. It will do the simulation and will give the complete results for us. So like this, so SolidWorks is evolving by doing all these things. And next step for the simulation side, even in simulation also, SolidWorks will this Leo is helpful for us. This virtual company is helpful for us. So we are giving just we want to do a drop test simulation for this, and here we have to give the information like from what is the height and what is the base, whether it is a soft base or a hard base. So for all this information we have to provide. So by providing after all this information, it will give the complete simulation results. It will say Leo will do the complete simulation and will the results for us. So like this, so this is a near future. We have all the capabilities. It has to be done by just giving the prompt. So let us see what are there readily available and what is going to be released in the next future. So this is the this features is readily available with us, and in near future till November we are expecting to release other capabilities also.